Kokomi! Is Eula? Yeah, Eula's farther up, that's why.
Quit following me.
Sorry. Please pretend you didn't hear that. I'm of course a very strong and resilient person.
Don't lie.
After him, an aristocrat from Mondstadt showed up, then Miss Sangonomiya.
The easiest way to imitate someone is to start with their most common turns of phrase.
Oh, okay. In that case, put that mushroom down. Now, it's highly poisonous.
There you go.
Probably is something
With just a few
Tainara
simple
would
words,
say too.
You've captured your master's personality perfectly.
Do you even know
Anyway,
Tainari?
what about your role?
Look at her. She's so pretty. I can't with how pretty Kokomi is. Look at her. Look at her. What is it called? A kimono? I don't know. I don't quite know the correct terminology, but she's so pretty. I want her so badly.
Basically, this entire domain is powered by a device called the Central Hub, which you all saw earlier. But following a major incident, several key components from the Central Hub came loose and went flying.
So, we need to fix the big wheel up there. And to do that, we need to find the missing parts.
Right. I do know where one of the parts is. It landed not too far away. But the rest all landed in different areas. I'm afraid you'll have to go and look for those.
Fine by me. I was going to be looking for my cousin there anyway.
I'll be your backup, Eula. I know you usually team up with Amber, so I'll try my best to fill her shoes.
I love Eula and Amber.
Oh? Well, this'll be fun. Let's see if a forest ranger can outperform an outrider.
If there's no objections, please come with me to retrieve the first component.
Sure. Klee!
Especially our little mage here.
Cause she's
got it.
the daughter
I'll
of your
take
friend.
Extra special care of Kaeya.
I'll be on my best behavior.
Now, I'm sure you're both wondering, but where's the component?
Let me guess, it's in the
There's
wall.
nothing here. Oh, where could it be?
It's in the wall.
Oh, it's that lamp thingy, right? Water Droplet showed us how that works already.
Yes, that's the one. There goes my big introduction.
So you're saying the component fell into the preprints?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay.
I'll leave you to go in and physically retrieve it. Well, I'll be out here rooting for you by doing a motivational dance.
Really?
So that leaves 3 more components missing.
Every journey begins with a first step. I think we're off to a good start, and things should keep going smoothly from here.
Anyway, thank you for all your help. I'll take this and start trying to repair the Central Hub. You two may as well head back to town. Oh, why am I so clumsy? Once again, I was no help at all. The least I can do is try and handle the actual repairs.
But the incident took place not long after I entered. Like Kaeya said, it felt like the world was flipped upside down.
No, it's no use. Seems it won't run until all the missing components are returned. For a moment there, when it started turning, I got excited. I thought that maybe the hub can work just fine without the other 3.
You beat us! I was sure we were gonna be the first ones back.
Hey.
Did you find
how'd it go?
anything? Mission complete. Where a knight's sword goes, victory soon follows.
Impressive. I doubt you'd find many other knights of such caliber even among the knights of Favonius.
Oh, thanks,
How
Kaeya.
about our...
But then, just now, a huge canyon appeared out of nowhere, so we hurried back here. Huh? It appeared just now? Miss General, you should come too. You can hide behind me and give me smart advice while I protect you.
Klee!
Wonderful. It would be an honor to serve as advisor for our young mage.
The method we were using to make the carts and tracks stopped working after that.
Kaeya is working on repairing the domain. We were just with her before coming here.
Really? Huh. I assume that she'd be curled up in a fetal position somewhere, hoping all her problems will magically disappear on their own.
Oh shit.
Good for her.
Way to go for the throat.
Anyway,
Hey everyone, come and see what Klee made.
What did Klee make?
Ta-da! Look, I made a cart. Wow.
Interesting.
Amazing work, Klee.
whoa.
Did she throw
It
her
fits a
bomb
trap
in
like a
there?
glove too. Plus, it's a heck of a lot cuter than the ones Adia made.
He really is going for the throat. Who's the clever mage?
There it was.
What'd you throw in the thing?
Someone's gotta ask. What exactly did you make your cart from, Klee?
I think she threw her bomb in there.
I used Jumpy Dumpty.
She did!
It's okay.
We'll get it, it's
no
fine.
need to delve into the theoretical stuff. Paimon just wanted to make sure we aren't about to end up like the, flying fish of Starfell Lake.
Everything in this domain starts as a preprint and only takes shape after being illuminated by the streaming projector. But the hydroidolon that forms the tracks here has been trapped in the print. Any volunteers for step 2?
I got it.
Leave that to us. We know what to do.
Yeah. It's like the 3rd time I've done this. So just leave it to me.
Take it and have fun.
I'm like enjoying all of these free stuff that I'm getting. What was that?
Next on the agenda.
Bloaty that I saw.
The wind rises.
Oh. Sorry.
Is this Jeremy you mentioned one of your brothers?
What kind of a name is Jeremy?
Yeah. When I talked to him about repairing the tracks, I suggested we start with the station, but he said we should start at the junction. Really, it made no difference which one we started with, but he just had to turn it into a huge argument.
His eyes are
He always
pretty.
treats me like I'm a fool and disagrees with anything I say.
Didn't I already tell you? Just have the hydroidolons fix the junction and then make a new cart. After that, we can use the junction to... Wait a minute, how did you get here? It took a lot of effort for me to climb all the way up here.
The answer is standing right in front of you.
Yeah, sure. Those travelers must have helped you. You never get anything done on your own. You always get someone else's help and then try to take the credit for yourself.
You're one to talk. You're always quick to criticize my ideas and push your own, but you never actually get anything done.
And what about you? Don't forget it was Hado and I who took care of the mess that one time you impulsively tried one of your brilliant ideas. Speaking of Hado, wasn't he with you?
I left early
What?
this morning. I assumed he'd be with you.
You both are
Seriously?
terrible. Get what?
Nobody did anything bad. Why are they arguing?
She's so
I-
cute.
Ugh.
Klee.
I just don't like his smug attitude, that's all.
Who are you calling smug? If anything, you're the one who's making such a big fuss right now.
All right, I think we've heard enough from you two. If you insist on bickering, then I'd suggest you go somewhere else. Otherwise, I'll just cool you two off myself.
Ow! Go Kaeya. Still like your brother more. What is up with you?
Ferdinand.
Why are you sick?
Oh, don't worry. We're not arguing, Klee. We're just, discussing some things.
Interesting.
Are you and Jeremy worried about Hado?
Yeah?
Why don't you just talk to him about it? Kaya's also worried about me sometimes, but he doesn't ever criticize me.
Oh,
You're
little
right.
Klee.
But our relationship is much better than these guys.
Yeah. Not better than yours
well,
and D-Luke's,
Our
though.
situation is a little different.
But my
She's
mommy
so
told me that you help
cute.
someone
I
to
love
make
her
them
so much.
feel happy, not to make yourself happy. Hado sure doesn't look very happy. Why don't you ask him what he needs?
Wow, getting
Please
life
wait, you know?
advice from a child.
We need to open up and talk things through.
I was thinking that if I could handle these problems myself, then you two wouldn't have to argue about anything. If it weren't for my poor health and lack of energy all the time, then I wouldn't have always been such a burden on you two.
The choo-choo cart is great, Ferdinand.
Really?
You know, Klee, having the car zip along the tracks was my idea.
Are you trying to get
Yeah, what an amazing
praise
idea.
from a
You're so
child?
smart.
Hold on a sec. Before we say goodbye, I have something I'd like to give you all. It's a rock climbing rope. We used it on our adventures to climb mountains and traverse many places. Thanks to Klee and everyone else's help, we realized that there's a special bond that keeps us together. Even though it's invisible, it's even more important than rope. We can always hold on to it through tough situations.
Huh? I helped?
Yes, Klee.
Yes, Klee. You are a big help.
You even want this?
Shut up, Scara!
Do you still remember our mission?
Uh-oh. I was having so much fun that I almost forgot.
Almost,
We're
Klee, I
supposed
think
to be
you
helping
did
Adia look
forget.
for the missing components. But don't worry, I've already got one.
You mean you snatched it when we weren't looking?
I didn't have to go that far. In fact, the component we were searching for was actually that orange rope. If anything, you could say it came right into our hands at the right time. Let's head back and give it to Adia.
They sure must have a lot of energy to keep up their bickering and adventuring every day. I'm a little worried about them, yet quite envious of all that energy.
You almost sound as if you're reminiscing about old friends, Adia.
Yes, I've known them for quite some time after all, but I seldom go to that area. You can hold on to the rope for now, Traveler. I have no use for it until we have the other components.